Okay, welcome. Please turn on your camera. Thank you for turning on the camera. Thank you very much, everyone. Let me move my mouse of your screen to another third monitor. Well, actually, it's my second monitor. Okay, give me a minute, and okay. Have you all gotten back your SS paper? 博翰，你拿回你的 paper 了吗？博翰 ，Can you hear me?
We haven't even tested yet.
对不起，大哥，我听不清楚，不好意思。
还没有考。
啊啊！哎 ，Hello brother，要 holiday 了嘞。
呀，
啊
我
，serious？
们明天再考。
明天才考啊？OK，好。你说 what is your result? WA2？
I got 12 out of 14.
12 out of 14。什么 question 啊？啊，不是什么yeah, what type of question? What type of format? SBQ or SRQ?
One hybrid and one as the essay type.
Or SRQ, not essay, SRQ. One hybrid, okay, hybrid questions, yeah, always is a killer. Internet?
Haven't gotten it back.
Oh, 考完了啦. Okay, see you.
I don't know.
Sorry, what you mean by the I don't know? It's not in my dictionary here, sorry.
I did not get back yet.
Oh, then you say properly, you say I completed my exam, but I haven't get back yet. When you say I don't know, I'm not sure whether you took the exam or you have not taken the exam. Or you have taken the exam. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. So some of them might be late. Okay, I must refer to you. Okay, let's look at these few questions first. Okay, for those of you who are taking exam tomorrow or for future. Okay. So let's look at this question here. What can you infer about Singapore attitude towards people with special needs? Have you all done this question already? Okay, let's go through this here. Okay, what are we going to do with these questions? There are 3 paragraphs. May I have antenna please read the first paragraph? And please, the 4 of you, please check your keywords, which keywords you want to use. So the title is about special needs, is it inclusive? Let me check. It's how inclusive are Singaporeans towards special needs community. So when you have these questions during your O-level exam or prelim, the first thing that you need to note is that what is special needs? Then how can we have special needs? How special needs come about in our community? Who are they? What they do? Okay, so you must take note of all these questions before you attempt the background informations or before you attempt those questions. So special needs are people who, if you reverse reading, is the needs that is the special care and attentions, be it handicap, be it needs in terms of mentally, physically, or can it be emotionally and spiritually possible? But these are the people who are not like normal like us. So how you define normal? How you define the not normal? Which criteria meet that they are met that they are special needs that the society may or may not be able to accept them, but we will still include them as part of a gracious society. Back to you, Adin.
As Singapore strives toward an inclusive society, it sets out to address the special needs community, where it focuses on how it can meet the needs of persons with disabilities as well as the needs of their caregivers. It also looks at how the rest of the society can be better interact with special needs community. The government provides financial assistance, ensures inclusive education for the special need community, and provides the infrastructure to support that. Non-governmental organizations also actively reached out to special needs community to help them integrate better into society by providing assistance through various means.
Thank you. Well, within that one paragraph, I already got 1, 2, 3, 4. So I got problem to select the other one here already because the first paragraph is so important that it really brings the essence, the importance of why special needs a lot of care, attentions, and a lot of things. Okay, thank you. Sian, can you read the next paragraph, please?
While the efforts have been made to include the special needs community, there has been question on whether they have been truly effective. In a recent Inclusive Attitude Survey commissioned by Lean Foundation, more than 1,000 people were asked for their experiences of inclusion in daily life and early education. The findings suggest that while Singaporeans are supportive of the idea of inclusive education, this has not been seen in their actions.
Should I put this now? Let me see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the last one. So I may not be able to use here. Maybe I'll have to add one more. Okay. So this paragraph clearly tells you that the special needs committees all started through a big surveys, and this surveys is very important. Give me a minute, yeah. Excuse me. Yijia, please turn on your camera. So this paragraph clearly tells you that it all started with one very particular mission. The mission is inclusive educations. Do you know 新加坡有什么学校是给那些特殊的学生的 special needs？ 不知道，我也不知道了，怎么办？来，我们问问看别人呢。How about 你这样你懂吗？有什么特殊的学校给他们吗？不知道。
Wait, in Singapore?
啊
In Singapore?
Yeah, in Singapore 有什么特别的学校给这些 special need that is inclusive education?
Singapore School for the Deaf.
Singapore School for the
Deaf.
Well done. Well done. And Singapore School for the Blind also have, Well done. 写下来。Nicole 还有哪一间学校？没有 Nicole 等一下不要问，我问Antina 还有什么学校是 for special need？
Mines.
Well, oh my God, well done, nice. 好，写下来，博翰。OK 记得还有一个，为什么没人讲那个？有两个。Nicole. Special needs for the blind, for the deaf, for mice, and a few more. 哪一种学校给 special needs 的？知道吗，Nicole？思远。
Pathlight.
Well done. I know you know Pathlight because Pathlight is very near to your school, right? Hey, do they go? Hey, Singen, do they still go to your school for any activities?
I'm not sure.
好像有嘞，以前我听说 Pathlight 有去过德义 Secondary School， 还有光阳是吗？But yeah， 博翰 Pathlight 是那种真的是自闭症的学生的 ，autistic 的。OK， 还有那种比较 IQ 比较低的 ，OK， special needs 的。还有一个是suddenly I miss out， school for the handicap。Okay, these are all the inclusive educations and all are paid by the taxpayer money, thanks to your daddy, mommy, and all of the GST and all this who came in to help. And they are not cheap. In fact, the teachers must be specially trained to educate them, to must have the patience, and I tell you, it's really different. It's really different. But surprisingly, I know that I got students from Pathlight who came to my class before. They are actually a very nice group of nice people. Seriously, it's just that 他们的可能你所说的他们会慢三拍，不是慢三拍，可是他们的想法跟我们不一样。So these are the schools. Thank you very much. Back to you, Buhan. Can you read the next paragraph, please? 谢谢。
In addition, more than 800 parents of children with special needs were put on the challenge they face and how challenges they face and how Singapore can be more inclusive. The findings also suggest that greater support in special needs education, moving Singapore from tolerance to greater acceptance, and the active inclusion of children with special needs and their families by society is needed.
Okay, I will take this one. I'll take challenges. So take note of my words, guys. I hope the 5 of you, can you take about 1 minute, okay, to look at these 3 paragraphs and truthfully and sincerely take down those phrases and see later, can we use the phrases that you selected? Can be used in your question A, B, C, and D, source A, B, C, and D, So I take note of mine. The first one is disability as well as the needs of their caregivers. Understand? Financial assistance is my second one. The first one is the disability. Third one is actively reached. I mean, of course, actively reach out for the special needs. Sorry, I should be underline all this here. And then integrated better in the society. Truly effective is my next one. The next 2 will be inclusive educations. And the last one is challenges they face. Okay, guys, please write down, please. I want you to do that now, because if you don't do that, I leave it to you, because it is important. If you write down all this and later it will help you, okay, Bohan, to be able to link to the source. Trust me. Please read your background information wholeheartedly, all right? Okay, done, okay, let me move it to my mouse here. Okay. So we look at this one here. So I'm helping you. Please submit your answer if you can for as a homework. Because I've been looking for the answer here. I remember I did this before and I was searching for my answer. I don't know where the hell I put my answer for this one. So this one may not have an immediate answer, but I can tell you how it works. Okay, let's talk about this one here. Okay, let's so I do side by side, easier side by side. Okay, cannot do side by side. View multiple page, Hey, hello. Oh my God, hang. Give me a minute, sorry guys. Yeah. I'm very OCD 很慢呢。Okay, 这边这个是下来这边的。Okay, never mind. I'll do this way. So as an extract from the Lian Foundations. Lian Foundation is the surname of Lian if I'm not mistaken. It's a very big foundation in philanthropy, 就是大慈善家的那种。So it said an extract from the Lian Foundation's inclusive attitudes surveys on Singaporeans' willingness to interact with the special needs community. Okay, so these are the things I'm not going to deal with it too much. So no, the source shows that Singapore are only tolerating the special needs community, but not truly integrating them. Evidence is 64 days. Okay, so this is the statistic to show. So please read. So not willing to share public space, likely to this. So this source is definitely to show positive, guys. Hey, where the hell is my stupid? Okay, is it positive? Is it negative? Is it neutral? Okay, so you have to decide whether this is negative, positive, neutral. So to me, because he already say no, the source shows that Singaporeans are only tolerating. Suddenly I cannot read properly. Sorry, tolerating the special needs. So I feel that it's negative. So which one I use? I will say maybe I'll take this part here. The words that I selected will be under here. I'm getting sick and tired of this stupid mouse and my laptop. It's just that, oh my God, you see now what happened. Sorry guys, give me a minute. I don't know what happened to me. Sorry. Hi Rina. I just saw you here. Okay, give me a minute. Access revision note. Where is my notes? Okay, here. So I will take it as challenges they face. I will take this as challenges they face for source A. Okay, this is for source A. I take note already for source A. Are you at home, Reina? Or are you outside?
I'm outside.
With who?
Myself, I study at Starbucks.
Oh, okay. Where?
At Buangkok MRT.
Oh, Bangkok MRT. Oh, okay. So A, challenges they face. We are talking about these source-based questions. You can mute now? Reina, you can mute because I got here a background. Thank you. You can see my screen is damn freaking slow. I don't know why it keep not responding. Yeah. So sorry, guys. So that will be A. What's wrong today? My laptop seems like not happy with me. It's very frustrating. Okay, so I will take this as A. Okay, now let's talk about B. What's wrong, man? Okay, never mind. I will do this way in two pieces. I mean, it might be a bit small. Okay, I'll do like that. So I don't want to flick up and down. It's wasting time. I'm so sorry if it's a bit small. Please, pardon me. Okay, so now I'm making a bit bigger now. Hey, come on, man, idiot. I'm scolding myself. Okay, come. Let's move it. So the first one is challenges they face. I'm not sure about the rest of the five of you. So Reina, we are using to underline these words here. Okay, to links to the source A, B, C, and D. So my first one is challenges they face us. On the first one, the statistics extract. So B is a statement by Ministries of Social and Family Development, MSF. Take note, Pohan, this is a very important one, MSF. It's very important because they allow even children who are being neglected by their biological parents. In response to the non-MP Chia Yong question in parliaments on the benefits of smart nations, Ms. Chia is an advocate for the Special Needs Committee. So he's going to talk about positive things towards the special needs kids, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not things that is wrong. What's wrong? If I want to restart my laptop, I will start everything again. Hopefully not. Okay, so it's positive. So by reading this, can you all read? Can 可以了 Antonella 太小吗？可以吗？ Sorry, 我不要再 move 了 it's a wasting of time. So can you read to the class B and then as Singapore strive?
As Singapore strives to become a smart nation, persons with disabilities will be able to benefit from a broad
Broad range.
of incentives
No,
for
it's initiative.
initiatives. For example, from August this year, MSF will increase the lifetime cap and subsidy
Correct.
coverage for its assistive technology fund. The challenges will help more persons with disabilities and provide them greater education. For example, MOE already supports students with special needs in both mainstream and special education schools through funding assistive technology devices that support special services. Students studying in institutes of higher learning can now tap on the special education need fund to purchase devices to support their learning.
Hey, Antonella, remember I just now I click financial assistance 有吗？我 click 到 financial assistance so I use that. I dare not to move already I very scared. I see if I move, will you affect you 来了，你看sorry I very big tick very frustrating. 有吗？看我有没有有呢 financial assistant thank here. Okay, this is source B, my source B. Okay, good. Let's now move down. So that means it's positive that we are helping the special needs. So 博翰记住明天你做那个 exam 的时候，你每一个 source 都要 check 清清楚楚，一清二楚。来 source C, an extract from an interview with Mr. Nicholas Au. Who the hell is Nicholas Au? Never mind, read. President of the Disabled People Association. Published in the newspaper on the 21st of May 2016. So it might be talking positive things. Let's hear from Bohan. Let's go. Bohan 大哥。
Through we were trained
等一下，
one
会不会很小啊？可以吗？
还 OK 啊
Sorry 你可以用你的 PDL 弄大一点吗？
，OK。
好，不好意思我怕等一下再弄又浪费时间我不要不好意思，来 those we train.
So we were trained on model in NIE. I will tell you
你懂
that
什么是 NIE 吗？
don't know.
我也是不懂，不用紧 skip 了
I will tell you that I
No,
won't
you must
know.
tell me. 博翰 if I say skip, Uncle Raymond 你去死怎么可以 skip？ 跟我讲什么是 NIE National
I don't know.
Institute of Education， 就是 train
Okay.
老师的，写下来。就是我上去过这个 NIE 在 NTU National University of Technology of University 上过受训的。All teachers in Singapore must go to NIE to train before you can go and teach in the government school. Okay, 懂了博翰 carry on.
Okay.
I will
tell you that I won't know how to deal with students with special needs like autism. It requires the whole school to be involved from the principal to the teachers, who are the ones educating the students, but they need to be properly trained. While teachers are told they need to teach disability awareness as part of their values in action, and the CCE curriculum. Many do not know where to start, nor are they sufficiently prepared on this subject matter. This can lead to an inconsistent or even
detrimental 越
detrimental
来越
message.
弄巧反拙越来越糟糕Messages
detrimental message about what being inclusive means that is being taught to students. This can end up being a negative experience for both the teacher and the students with special needs.
Hey, I remember I did select this. Okay, Rina, if you're watching, you might not know what is this. Okay, never mind. Next time you can ask me. Hey, what the hell? Where is it? Sorry. This Uncle Raymond, so sorry. Now can move better already. Oh shit, carry on.哎，那 inclusive where's my 啊，这个是 saucy 了，哦，对吗 ？saucy 啊，inclusive education 啊，就是 train 啊。For me 啊，我觉得这个是 link 啊。You can disagree with me 啊，I don't care 啊。Let's talk about sauce D。hello. Oh, freak you, man. Sorry. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, now my turn. I talk about Sauce D. An extract from an interview with Madam Sally Quack, who has a daughter with special needs published in the newspaper. Wow, newspaper 不要玩玩哦 on July. So he might be talking positive also lah. So positive, positive. This one is negative. So we take note. This is negative. Negative, positive, positive. This one let's put positive first. See 对不对啊 ？Okay. 来一家 can you read to the class? My daughter. 大声点，谢谢。I can't hear you. Have you unmute? Okay, go.
My daughter Jerin suffers from
Mobius syndrome
Mobius
就是他的手脚啊 ，OK。
a rare condition that affects her face and throat muscles. Her speech is affected and she has a tendency to drool. She used to attend primary 1 in a mainstream school where I shadowed her at school for 6 months in order to care for her.
So shadow her 啊，就是说 caregiver 了，对吗？就是无微不至的照顾她，风雨无阻。她每天妈咪都带她去学，哇，真的是感恩呢。Carry on.
The school was great and the staff were very supportive and kind. However, I had to withdraw
Why
Jerin.
you have to withdraw Jareen? Let's say so every time when you read don't just continue reading. Pause for a few seconds. 为什么 Always ask yourself 为什么 How come? Is it because the daughters are not able to cope? Or is it because the environment is not suitable due to her condition? Or what? Let's go.
From the school after they requested that I hire a shadow teacher.
Huh? 为什么要这样? Okay, carry on.
Which I could not afford due to the high cost. This is a problem which I believe is faced by most parents with a special educational needs SEN child.
So a shadow teacher works directly with a SEN, so special education needs to provide good support for the children learning. So I will take this. So it's no, it's very negative. To me, it's a negative. You can disagree with me. So I will not take by right. Some of you might take this source D as consider as oh come on. Either inclusive educations. I feel like throwing my laptop away. Sorry, guys. So some of you might take it as inclusive educations or challenges they face, or maybe not even integrated. So I may take this. I may take this as source D. Disability as well as the needs of the caregivers, as well as the needs. So they need a special shadow teachers. At the same time, the caregiver 没有钱 financial reason, right? There's on this financial reason. Where's my financial reason? Where's my financial? Okay, so I take this as D. Okay, let's talk about source E. So I will take it as that one. So source E is an extract from an interview from with the member of the parliament, Dennis Poa. Okay, let me tell you, 博翰 Dennis Poa, if I'm not mistaken, 是一个会议员。可是我听说他的女儿还是儿子也是 special needs 的，真的是 special needs，好像是坐轮椅还是不懂什么事情啊。OK，可是他这个 Dennis Poa 好像是 autistic 那他是真的是无微不至的照顾他的儿子，真的很用心良苦的妈咪。At the same time, you see, the chairperson of the government parliamentary committees for education and mother of an autistic son. 对 autistic son，他儿子是 autistic，publish a newspaper. So I think he's going to talk more about the positive in my opinion. So this to me this is negative. My opinion is positive. Why is it positive? Nicole, Nicole 你刚才有读了哦，有吧？没有？OK, Nicole come. Wow. 你有读是吗？哈，那个是你吗？没有啊。OK, 来Nicole.
While there have been initiatives introduced to help students with special needs to find jobs, including the School to Work scheme, which started in 2014. Such efforts can be improved. The transition for students from school to work is not happening fast enough. One way to quicken this process could be to extend the Skills Future initiative to special education schools, for instance, introducing structured internship programs familiar to the ones found in polytechnics and institutes of technical education. Emphasis should also be placed on continuous learning.
Okay, so this to me is positive because they do have different programs for different people to do. Different program for not people, sorry. Rephrase, rewind, balik. No, start over again. Special programs for different special needs of student or children where they need this particular platform. Write down, if you can, particular platform for them to shine. Okay, and also not only to shine, but also give them an opportunity and a different channel for them to showcase their talent. Don't be, so no, I'm not referring to all of you here. Don't be a bloody asshole. Sorry. I got students, what kind of talent they have? I ever heard people say that, but what kind of talent special need have? Very special, man. What they can do this? Please. There are talents that they have, we may not have. So 不要狗眼看人低. So what kind of talents they have? When they go through this kind of internship special programs, they will really shine because they can do things that sometimes you and I may not be able to do. So please, the skill futures that the government has created is damn freaking wonderful. It's not only for special needs, for every 男女老少，只要你是新加坡人，我们政府一定为你乐意帮你。So 这个消息，哎呀，我很怕我要上去了，哎呦。So 这个消息可以很讲说哎呀，我慢慢来不然等一下又跑掉了。So I think for Saucy, I will take it like what Mr. MP Denise, I think she recently resigned already and stepped down. I will use this, integrated better into society or actively reach out to special needs. Now I'm caught dilemma to be or not to be, which one? So actively reach out to special needs or integrated better society. I will take this because actively reach out to special needs because they got different programs, right, for different children to use. So I will use this as for my source A, my source B for this one, financial assistance, source C for inclusive educations, source D for disability, source is for this, and truly effective. Let's see, is it true that source F I can use truly effective or not? Okay. Let's talk about source F. A news articles on Madam Chan Mi Fong and her 18 years old autistic son Chun Seng published in the newspaper on 8th of March. Oh gosh, this one I would think seems like negative. 我的感觉我感觉。Okay, are you ready, 心远？心远读了博翰 are you able to read this? 博翰有读刚才你有读Who else I want to call? 心远可以读吗？
Yeah.
Can, come, let's go.
Madam Chan Mi Fong works with an 18-year-old autistic son, Chang Sang, to run a mobile food kiosk selling handmade noodles and dumplings at Pathlight School. It is part of an initiative called Noodles for Good, a partnership by Central Singapore Community Development Council.
Council, yeah. Sorry. Carry on.
The Autism Resource Center and Sichuan Douhua Restaurant. Noodles for Good aims to help those with special needs set up mobile food kiosks in community spaces with a family member. Madam Chan and her son are running the first such kiosk, which was soft launched on Tuesday, 8 March 2016. The initiative aims to provide those with special needs and their family members with skills, training, and an opportunity to be self-resilient.
Okay, I'm so wrong, guys. I would think this is definitely a positive, in my opinion. So I use this as a challenges for this source A, and this B. I can't remember what I wrote lah. I take down. So now I don't want to use the point. Okay. So this one F is which one? Okay, this one truly effective. I'll use the source as truly effective. That means 他们用这个 Pathlight 来开一个店面 for good and only help them to self-reliance reliance 就是说very very truly effective. 为什么会 truly effective 呢？因为你在看这个他讲的这个东西，你看 source E 你可以呢 an opportunity to be self-reliant. So 就是说我们真的很担心这些 autistic 孩子，自闭症的孩子不能谋利，不能自力更生 ，cannot be self-supportive. But thank God, with this Pathlight, they allowed this mommy and the son to come in together to handhelp and help them to be able 18岁了嘞，是一个成人嘞。I mean, I have in my life, I thank God I taught a lot of autistic kids. And from the bottom of my heart, I always pray that they did well. And true and behold and true to the God, the Lord Jesus, they really have made their life very interesting. And even some of them now they are adult. They even WhatsApp me, Uncle Raymond, how you have done this? My dad is this. My dad passed the business to me, and I'm running a business like this. Holy shit! This is so good, and it's very effective. Thank God to my school that I've been teaching for the 7 years. We really trust them to be able to 自力更生，写下来，自力更生 self-reliant is the most important. Agree 吗，博翰？对吗？所以你觉得这个好吗？这个 source F 的那个对吗 ？Pathlight 好吗，博翰？所以记住各位大家，各位 leaders，OK，when you are doing the sources, please use the plus, minus, and neutral. So all in all, I got 6 phrases that I underline. Of course, I've done this before, this course, so I'll be a bit cheating to you all. But I really can't remember what they say. Every year, I might forget. So I roughly know before you attempt your source A, B, and C, read your background information in detail. 博翰，记住明天 I don't care how you do it. 一定要花了9牛2虎之力 to expand your thoughts inside the background informations. Underline 6 phrases if you can, or 6 keywords. I leave it to you, or 6 not sentences too long already and then use that 6 sources 6 phrases to match according to the source A, B, C, D, E, F 6个。Uncle Raymond， 我可以多吗可以7个8个 OK 啦，不要太多了不要太多，7、8个超过1、2个 OK 没问题，因为那6个你刚才你看到我6个 underline 都可以用来用去的对吗，博翰，对不对I can use it right. So and then who say cannot use the background information to use in your source B? Bullshit Okay, just rephrase the word. It's nothing. Then what is the point of giving you background information and history? Sorry, background information like history or social study, and you cannot use it in writing. I don't find. I'm scratching my head. So sorry, my dear. Okay. So now we have done this, and now let's go back to the sources. This I hope you all can do as a homework. If not, I'm not going to go through the answer next week. Next week is 24th, right? 31st, there is no lesson. I will postpone it to 27 or other days. 31st, I have a police duty in North Point. Already promised to my officer. So I'm doing duty at night. And I know some of you on the next day is a O-level exam, 对吗？ Chinese 是不是 Hello? Is it true? 是不是还是2号1号还是2号
O-level Chinese is 2 weeks.
几号
I think 3rd June.
3rd of June 啊
Yeah.
哦拜2啊哦 okay but maybe 我没有 I will not have a lesson on the 31st so I will replace on another day okay thanks Rina okay now let's go to the source itself okay I make it bigger lah very fed up very slow taking my bloody time is stupid hey what's wrong man I'm going out so sorry guys I know what happened already I think recently I download my FV they are scanning my file oh now it's stuck there give me a minute guys so sorry I'm moving down now the file okay yes okay so source A what can you infer about Singaporean attitude towards people with special needs? Explain the answer. So it's a negative, right? The challenges that they face. So like I say, give 2 inference. If you want to give me 1 inference, by all means, go ahead. I won't stop you. Next, source B, question B. Study source B and see how similar are these 2 sources. When they ask you about similars, 我求求你拜托你. First paragraph, you talk both source B and C. Don't put there both sources are similar. They might straight away give you a 0 mark. So you must very specific and say both source B and C are similar. Then you talk 1 paragraph. Okay, of course you have to quote and reference. Then the second paragraph you must say this. Both source B and C are different because all right. Then the third paragraph usually depends on mark 6 or 7. If you can find the difference in tone, the difference in purpose, you write down. But this is a 2 parts of the questions that you need to put similar and difference. 懂吗？博翰 Hello 知道吗？博翰你的一个要 similar 一个 difference Okay, Rainer, the handphone die off already. 它只有 9%, bye bye. Never bring extra power bank. Okay, so C, study source D. How useful is the source in telling you about the efforts to include people with special needs? Same thing, ladies and gentlemen. Yitia, Nicole, Jiraya, Antenna, Xingyuan, and Bohan. Remember, source D is useful. You talk. Of course, it's good that you quote from there. At the same time, write down cross-reference. 记得 Antenna? I think you're expert now, no? Antenna, are you okay? Antenna, can you smile to Uncle Raymond? He looks very serious. Very serious, and you. Okay, then after that, the second paragraph, you must say, source D is not useful because what is this? This can be supported, this can be cross-referencing by source A, source B, source E, F. I leave it to you, okay? And why, and then explain. Then you third paragraph, it is limited reliability or is not useful because it is typicality, or it is useful because it's this. It's not useful because it's this. If you say it's not useful because it has limited reliability, I leave it to you, 7 marks. Okay. Number D, it seems like a hybrid questions, right? But again, same thing to number C. Same thing, you have to talk about, I'm surprised by source E. Are you surprised now? Usually you can start off with not surprised. Because source E itself, with the background informations and the sources that you have and the contextual knowledge that you have and the general knowledge that you have, you know that Singapore government is helping the special needs. So I'm not surprised that source E says that. Then Uncle Raymond, then how about I'm surprised? 他故意刁难你嘞，博翰，他好像故意刁难你，你明知道E是好的，因为他故意刁难。So I'm not surprised. Okay, to do this. But when he asks you, are you surprised? Say, yeah, I'm surprised that source is saying that because cross-referencing, remember, 有一个他的妈咪，对吗？没有钱，然后要请一个 shadow teacher. So you can 用那个来 cross referencing。没有啊 I'm surprised that source is like that because I heard from source 那个是 D 是吗 ？D 还是 C 啊？忘记了。对 because they cross right 对吗 ？Okay. Now, question E. The special needs committees has benefited from the efforts made to include them in the society. Using sources in this case, sources in this case, study explain how far would you agree with this? So out of 6 sources, I got 4 sources that is positive and 2 sources that, of course, source A is a straightforward, 对吗，博翰？对吗，宜家？哦，Nico, and then alright, Xing and Angela, you agree the first source A itself is definitely like 好像不想跟那些 special needs 混在一起Just a quick one Oh, now you can move so fast. Bloody clown you. Just not move so slow. I think it's the background, the mic, my FaceTime scanning that makes me this. So you see not willing to share public spaces with the special need is 11%. Willing to share public sources but not interact with them. I'm willing to share, but please shut up. Just sit beside me. Keep your mouth shut. I don't want to talk to you. Okay, I respect you, but don't talk to me. And that's not right, Willing to share public places and interact with special needs. Wow, 21% more than 64. Obviously, these two add out 起来就已经 overrun this one. Likely to take the initiative to engage with the special needs. 就说这两个加起来是只有25%，这个两个加起来就已经75%。Of course， 这两个加起来你可以用这样讲 ，out of this 100%, right? I think this is 100%, correct, guys? I think so, yeah. With this 100%, you see, out of this 70% is against to be with the special needs. Therefore, it is definitely negative. You see, as a evidence, 64% to 11%. Okay, this one you don't count. I'll count that these two not willing to share space with the not willing to share space and interact. Willing to share space and interact with, okay, this one 是好的 sorry. Likely to take, okay, so 这三个加起来其实是好的 sorry By right, all these add up, they okay but this is 11% not willing. Willing to share space and interact with the special needs case, yeah, but not interact with them. So these two add up supposed to be good one, sorry. This one is supposed to be good, but these two add up is they don't want to talk to them, they don't willing to share with them. They willing to share but don't want to talk. So it's compared with this one, they're willing to share and willing to talk. Okay, and they're willing to not only interact but engage with them some more. So sorry, this is 75% that is not willing. Only 25% that is willing. So sorry, definitely it's a negative. So please, if you can do it. I'm still searching for my answer sheet. I don't know where the hell I put it. I'm searching for this. Okay, let's see. Cannot be. I thought I got this source extract 1, 2, and 3. Since your exam tomorrow, Abuhan, I will give you some ideas of what I'm going to do. Okay, like this one. Tomorrow, I don't know if you got SRQ or not. Okay, so this is my favorite SRQ. So I always use DERL, dear. Okay, ready? Okay, how you do dear? So for example, if the question asks you extract 1, 2, and 3, how do you give rewards for works for reward for work for reward? Okay, so usually we got answer the questions ADQ. So first you describe. Okay, why not you read, if you don't mind, what is it, describe and explain. So this can use in your SRQ, Are you doing history or not? No, so history also can be used. Those of you who are doing history will be very good for this one. Let's go.
It means that the system of meritocracy is practiced. In this system, meritocracy helps to give everybody in society an equal opportunity to achieve their best and be rewarded for their performance, regardless of race, religion, and socio-economic background. This expands reward for work and work for reward is where the government selects the best talent to serve in the civil service, as well as to motivate to do their best. It also helps to serve the country and society as well.
So in order to describe and explain what is reward for work, work for reward, actually this whole phrase is referring to meritocracy. Okay? Okay, 就是说我不管就是一视同仁 whether you are Chinese, Malay, Indian or what, I don't care. As long as you're Singaporean citizen, we give you, okay, what you deserve. So just like EduSave is a very good example. So first you describe what is meritocracy, how you practice, then this explain why they do that. Okay, then of course, still not enough, right? We'll give the example. Let's go, Mohan. Mohan?
For example, in schools, pupils are given EduSave scholarship and merit bursary for excelling in their academic and CCA achievements. In 2006 and 2011, the government also gives out packages such as the Progress Package to people as a form of reward for Singapore's growth in order to motivate people to work hard.
Okay, so it's not just like that. They also give away good things like progress report. This one, progress report, if I'm not mistaken, is not for children and students. It's for adult as well. Okay, so give example. So it's called DEE. Okay, the first one DEE. The second paragraph is another. So I describe what is reward for work with the explanations and the example. Now tell me, how do you feel about this? How does this make people feel? Let's go. Task. 答案全部是你读的，来。
Thus, with this system, Singaporeans feel assured that they will be given equal opportunities to excel and will not face unfair treatment because of their race, religion, and socio-economic background. They also feel confident that they will be represented by capable leaders who are selected due to their talent.
Recently, 你看到我们的国会议员有那个 GRC group 那些 group to go for elections and campaign. You see, they have Malay, Chinese, Indians, or even Sikh, or even Peranakans, okay, 不同的种族来去投票，不是投票，当选议员 right? So it's not a party or a government that's only fully controlled by the Chinese. You realize in 中国的那个Communist Party during their meeting they also bring in 那种 minority 种族跟 race and religion 进来参加他们的国会议员的那个 meeting。可以说怎么样？他们就2个字，5个字。5个字是什么？不会被冷落。Okay, they were not being left out right now. So they, as a result, they feel good. They will not feel left out. They feel there is a sense of right now, a sense of belonging. All right, Nico, yeah, can So because you feel how the expression that trigger the feelings, it tell you this is not for your social study And some of you are going for A level this is very good for your GP paper So as a result, what happened, Pohan?
As a result, with the confidence and respect of the people, peace can be experienced in the country as Singaporeans remain supportive of the government and its activities. This allows the government to continue making decisions that keep in mind the best interest of the people.
当然啦，我高兴吗？为什么 ？Hello, brother.
Therefore, the principle reward for work and work for reward ensures political stability in Singapore.
So why your parents bring you here in Singapore, Pohan? Why I ask you to read this? You see, first of all, 你从来没有来过新加坡读书，你也不知道新加坡的政策是怎么样 for study the educations because you get used to the China's education and you come here 哇毛无头绪的这样 okay so but people can describe to you can explain to you can give you example but when you are now in the educations I don't know I know some students who are in foreign country who come to Singapore, they just don't like the system here. They find it very stressful. 哎，我真后悔来新加坡，早知道我 stay 在我自己的国家。哎，有些不同哦，有些觉得哇不错啊，虽然是很压力、很 stress 这些东西在新加坡读书，可是我比起我以前在我的国家 I'm not saying China can be any country okay. I feel that it's much better because we have other opportunity to learn different things. 而且这边的老师，有些人跟我讲，这边的老师虽然是很凶，可是他不随便的乱骂人、乱打人，不像我的国家的老师，虽然是很凶，可是他就是不分青红皂白，有时候乱骂人。哎呀，no, not true 嘞。Singapore teacher also some of them like that also I'm a teacher also. You don't tell me only your country got teachers like that. I believe Singapore teachers also like that. Okay, but it's how you interact with the students, how you feel. Okay, so then as a result, why 国汉你会来新加坡读书 A lot of people came to Singapore. I use past tense, not come, came to Singapore in the past. You now graduated in your O level or A level or diploma, or even some of my China students, okay, who already graduate even in university and 出来做工 and poly, they still feel that okay, their certificate in Singapore is so powerful that it can go around for more than 150 over countries. Think about it. Is it worth the sacrifice? Is it worth the stress? Is it worth the burning of the midnight oils to get that particular cert now? I leave it to you. So as a result, it's up to how you feel it. Okay. So this is a SRQ format as Bohan. Don't argue with me, because I just want to share with you. This is the old syllabus, even though they doesn't have the source F. Okay, only 5 sources. But whatever it is, this one do not have the assertion. This was before the new syllabus. Now that's what you have now. As you can see, for source A itself, is always with 2 inference. Okay, and then when you say why do you think the cartoon is true, which is purpose, the CMAO. And then the source C and D similarity always have similarity and differences. Okay. And next is called the prominence, content, tone, and purpose. Then when you have this sources difference, same thing, differences and reliability. Of course, this one do not talk about usefulness and usefulness. Same. This is a simple one. Okay, that's I want to share with you. So same thing when you are reading your source base for your O level and your prelim. I'm not interested now to talk about your WA3 or 2 now. I'm talking about your full exam paper that is a prelim. Sadly to say, your WA1, 2, and 3 do not cover the whole entire paper. It's bit and here and there. Okay. So if honestly, guys, sorry, 不要生气 I'm not being sarcastic or 侮辱你们. If this WA1 and WA1, 2, and 3 is partial paper, not just your SS, all your subjects, if if that student, he or she cannot score well with that particular marks, then that student better wake up his or her idea, because the entire paper is 1 hour plus. And this is only a portion of it. And that student still cannot grasp the knowledge of the particular topics or particular topics, then good luck to you. Because when it comes to exam, it's the entire book. So you have to take note. So it's very important that, you must take that WA1, 2, and 3. It's really a test. And most of them fail in the entire prelim exam. Most of them, I say, during prelim, it's because you do not have the full set of paper exam. So ladies and gentlemen, 我讲到这么多就是跟你讲，我可能在6月会开办一个 the full social study exam, okay, for 1 hour and 50 minutes, 45 minutes. All right, for SS. Those of you want to do English can do English, but if you want to do it here because it's SS, right? So let me know. I'm going to come out a question for you to do, okay, the full paper. I still haven't decided the date, but if it just happened that you guys need to travel overseas, I'm so sorry, okay? I still haven't decided the date yet. Okay, so sorry. So let's talk about Elder Shield and MediLife. So one, maybe are pretty new to Singapore's this. They are all together 3M. You see this part here, MediSave. Okay, this one. Take note 啦 ，MediSave 就是说你生病，不是你比如说那个陈先生生病了，他有做工， then 他就有储蓄用做工来公积金CPF，then 一部分的 percentage 会放在 MediSave。如果他生病的话 ，OK， 看是什么事情好像去看头痛这些没有除非是住院stay in the hospital or having a minor operations depends on what operation。Then you have MediShield 呢，就是这两个是 twins 来的，这个就是MediShield 就是加进去一个 AIA 的保险 ，NTUC Income write down please write down AIA NTUC Income Great Eastern Prudential Aviva all these insurance policy will help you to cover some of the cost. So 如果陈先生去开刀是 10,000， 可是他的 MediSave 只有3000块。他还要 come out 7000块的 cash， 可是 thank God 他有买 MediShield 的 AIA policy，alright， then 那个7000块 50% or 70% will pay by AIA， so they only come out $3,000 cash or $2,000 cash， but because 他超过已经50岁了，政府可能还有津贴他改，好像 Pioneer Generations， then 他又扣多 50%， end up 他只可能还1000块 ，OK。So this is what MediShield is very good 是 enhance。博翰，你问我，那如果陈先生从买那个保险的时候 ，MediShield 那个 AI 没有住院，没有事情咯，就是那个保险公司赚到啦。可是你要吗，陈先生？你要开刀吗？哦，你有 cancer， 哦，你有 kidney stone， 你有这个胆固醇要开那个 bypass， 你还 attack 有那个 bypass。你在新加坡开刀是几万块 ，a lot of my friends say I think I go back China better, cheaper, right? So it's up to you lah. Because if you are China's PR, if you are PR here and you're citizen in China, of course the 待遇不一样。So MediShield 是一个保障的 extra protection in case 你的 MediSave 不够钱。那 Elder Shield 我们就不要讲Elder Shield 就是这个字 Elder 就是说，如果你过了60岁以上。政府会津贴你帮你还，就是那个刚才你讲政府 discount give 50% discount for you，OK？But MediFund 很重要各位大哥大姐。MediFund 就是那些真的很贫穷的，就像陈先生他的太太没有做工 ，OK 是 housewife， 说他陈先生没有把公积金放进他的陈太太的户口，可是不幸的话，陈先生死掉了 ，Oh dear。但剩下陈太太一个人，而且陈太太跟陈先生又没有孩子Oh my God！ 但他已经老了，病了怎么办呢？可是他没有第一个 MediSave 没有用完了 ，MediShield 没有，因为太老了，他不可能买，还是那个的先生忘记买。那怎么办，博翰？等死没有。政府因为他陈太太是新加坡公民，而且他是 Pioneer Generation 65岁的还是70岁了不用紧 ，MediFund 就是政府写下来 ，the government will cough out the money from this fund where all the taxpayer pay this money inside with certain portions, the entire Singapore, whether you're Singaporean, you're PR, you're foreigners, all the taxes will divide them. And some of the portion will put in the MediFund for those Singaporean citizens who do not have MediSave and MediShield. So this money will help them to curb and cover the costs for the expenses in the hospital, or even buy drugs for them to eat. Drug 就是那个 medicine So 你看，很好听得懂吗，你哥？听得懂吗，宜家？听得懂吗，你呢？听得懂吗，博翰？听得懂吗，新人？懂吗？所以记住各位 ，when you all come out to work next time, if you're Singaporean please remember to buy MediShield. And if you have enough cash, I know you guys is to the road of university 读大学的，出来赚很多钱。记住一定要买自己一个保险 insurance 然后也要帮妈咪 daddy 买一个保险。So like my mom, ，OK，I even use my MediSave 啊，我这边的我自己的钱啊，去每个月sorry，每年买一个保险。touch wood 啦 ，if my mom were to land in the hospital, she will be covered. And true enough, and then last few years 她开刀啊，这个眼睛啊，这个头啊，这个哪里啊，我有买保险，你懂？可是一分钱不用花这么多，你懂为什么 ？And then 因为它是 Pioneer Generation，说政府津贴很多啊，而且他自己以前本身有做工，说他自己有 MediSave。可是我的 mother-in-law 没有嘞，他一向来就是年轻的时候就是帮人家顾孩子，所以他现在病了老了，好像我 father-in-law 是 taxi driver，taxi driver 是没有 MediSave，很少了，所以没办法，就是我的 brother-in-law 跟我的太太就用他们的 MediSave 来帮他们还他们的父母亲的医药服务。为什么像新加坡人还不满意新加坡政府呢？ I don't understand. We have to work. Nothing is free. Do you want to give Medi-Fund 啊 ？Do those people 就是好吃懒做的，整天闹事的，好像狐狸跟你要吗？不换，你要吗？安德呢？英国就是这样啊，法国就是这样啊，澳大利亚就是这样啊，美国就是这样啊。I'm not racist 啊 ，but they are not working. They just want to use this money. You know how expensive it is to give the medicine and to see a specialist 我给也不甘愿啊。可是在这边，这个 Medifund 不是给华人而已哦，博翰，不同的种族嘞。心远你懂啊？不同种族不是说，我不喜欢马来人，我不要给马来人。我不喜欢印度人，我很讨厌中国人，我很讨厌中国人的华人，虽然他是新加坡人，我很讨厌新加坡人的华人，我不要给。No, no. We all contribute to this fund and give 我们的同胞们 no racist。我不要给那个回教的，我不要给那个 Christian 的，没有。We are all fair and square for these many funds. As long you do not have MediSave and MediShield, but you need this money to pay for your hospitalizations, medical expenses. We give you. We make sure you won't die. We make sure you got money. Sad to say, of course, 陈太太可能中了一个 cancer， 还是要洗肾，不到几年后拜拜。你懂洗肾是多少钱吗，大哥大姐 ？OK， 讲的很不辛苦，我讲的有时很伤心博翰，你懂为什么吗？因为有些孩子他们有 MediSave、MediShield， 他们就不要出。他讲难听点博翰，你就要等到父母亲死掉，你懂为什么吗？Anyone can tell me why？ 分财产啊，把他们的公积金拿出来分哦，快点死啊，老爸，你已经80多岁90死掉了，反正你都花这么多钱，不要浪费我的 MediSave 了，我自己也要用嘞，这是真的不忠不孝，不仁不义不道。Very sad. Okay, so this is the one. You just take note. Look at this. So what is this provident? Plus, minus, and neutral. An extract from a government website in Singapore healthcare. So I don't want to talk too much on this. I want you to see this one here. This one here. Look here. Look here. Look here. Take note. This is something new. Guys, Jiraiya, I don't worry. I won't disturb you. You just what you want to do. Okay. So what is this picture telling you about? Antina? Okay. A local cartoonist view on the healthcare system in Singapore opposition party confirm 是 negative 的，对吗 ？Antina 对吗？就是讲政府不好，然后对吗？大家Nicole and 一家 agree 啊，星野 and 博翰 agree 啊。So you look at the four corners. Now, Boon One Hello, Winner, welcome. So Boon One 以前是真的有这样的一个ministry MP 这个 Boon One 已经 retired 了。I got the chance to meet him in the grassroots Antenna. He was there in my sister cafe there with his wife, and I saw him, Sir, thank you for helping. 而且这个 Boon One 这个MP 是真的非常好。He solved a lot of problem. And guess what? Antenna and 一家 and all of you listening. 他是马六甲人来的。He gave up the citizenship in Malaysia and become Singaporean and he become a minister. Hello. Why foreigners cannot become Singaporean and help Singaporean? And why Singaporeans are against foreigners? Why are you so xenophobia? You are really an idiot if you are doing that. Because you have no confidence. I'm doing this to like live recording to tell you, please stop all this xenophobia. So when you say the Boon One repair, 就是 very sarcastic. That's why 哎呦，这个啊 Ministry of Health 没有用的这个 Boon One，为什么？连这个你看这个 website Blogspot 啊，你跟你讲，如果你看到Boon One，你看到有一个 Blogspot 呢，多数不要相信他们讲的话哦。给 Blogspot 是多是用来批评政府的 ，being sarcastic. Then you see the diet came out. Then you see the wow, is this a let's make it bigger and see what they say. Wow, subsidies, PR. You know what is PR? Permanent resident 没有 support. Then 你看它中间，它放 SGP 说 Singapore 啦 ，Singapore Healthcare 那个 ambulance， 所以这个人就说这个没有用，没有，说整个 ambulance 根本不能动，因为全部的东西都是不可靠。我每次讲到这个比较我很 fed up， 你讲，真的很 fed up， 因为每个人在 complain 新加坡的 medical 很贵啊，什么东西，你去NHS 啊 National Health Scheme 啊 in England 啊 London 你就知道知道了。我的 uncle 在 New Zealand 啊，他要拔一个牙齿是 PR 还是PR， 要要500-600块，要1000多块。在新加坡只要你有 Charles Card， 你懂 Charles Card 吗？宜家不懂啊？你现在 type CHAS， 宜家 everyone please type the word in the Google chat put that CHAS card now。 Charles Card， Nicole 清远博翰 you must type this because it may come out in your exam。 Okay， 宜家 Nicole CHAS Charles Card got 3 color， the blue, the orange and one more color I can't remember, sorry. What color? How many color are there? Then how many color？ 你没有进去啊？谁有进去？清远有没有？啊？what？
Uncle,
How
you
many color are there? Rina, don't need to answer. Rina, just listen, can you read? Mute your mic. Are you at home, Rina?
No, I'm at my friend's house.
As usual. Okay, so the Charles Card actually helped to subsidize a lot. Last time I got the blue color. Okay, it really helped a lot like it's one. 一个牙齿洗牙这些200多块，只能还30多块。在 New Zealand 啊，我的 uncle 讲 I think I better come to Singapore and do my teeth. Say why? I thought the medical stay is free what? Why are you coming here? Say no, certain things we still have to pay. 而且他们的 GST 是 20% or 30%. Okay, guys, look at this one here. Okay, I want all of you to participate, the 5 of you, except Rainer and Joraya don't need to participate. I want you to tell me one by one. Who want to start first? Every time the first one starts, will be better. Who want to start first? If not, I'll be calling names. Who want to start with agenda hidden about the pictures? Who want to start with the A first? Hey, take a picture for this one. If you can. Who want to start? Antenna, you want to start? Okay. A, agenda hidden about the pictures. Where is the hidden agenda?
Like the person posted this to like try and get all the citizens to vote for their party instead.
Very good. Can we take a word the try now? I don't like the word try. Can we start with the word P? Anyone can help? And then what is the word P? Not pui. Hello, persuade. Okay, or mock the government. So the hidden agenda is that this picture is want to persuade the government, the people of Singapore. 你see啦，你投 PAP 就是这样咯。全部你看你们都没有拿到最好的设施设备。So Nicole, you still want to support PAP now? Look at them. Take out everything. Bloody hell, the ambulance cannot move also. Useless this government, especially Boon One. The repair shop is nothing. See, nobody come out and help also. And you see this mechanic can't even help, take out everything. The hidden agenda is what? To mock the government. B, Nicole, is there any bias? Wow, 你可以找出来 steady. Is there any biasness about this message or this picture here? Nicole? Rita, you are at home now, right? Thank you. Yes, Nicole, what is the biasness inside there? Nicole? Any biasness? Nicole? Oh, you're typing, ah?
Yeah.
Oh. I give you the hint, is this is in the center here. Give up. 你看那个 tire 吗？那个轮胎是不是 flat？ 有没有？我弄大一点，是不是 flat？ 有没有？你过？那你看到的 engine 全部都拿掉，对吗？而且你的门开着，这些。So the bias of this message is this healthcare system sucks. It's not workable. Okay, because you took out the engine, all these things, it's not workable. Then you see the exhaust pipe, and you put that PAP, and then it's very biased. The Boon Wan repair. Boon Wan is actually a minister of health, but I put him as repairing. Instead of helping the healthcare, he's mocking Boon Wan as a repair shop. That means it's right down. Bohan, firefighting. 这个卫生部长没有用的。他是 firefighting， 他做不了东西。你看那个 cost 这些东西啊，哪里有用？没有用的。So means okay. Then the four corners tells you this one that the entire healthcare system is overhaul. The keyword is overhaul. How do you describe by all these little things here? And what can you eat? How can you explain? You explain with all the spare parts are being taken out. So Nicole, in an emergency, an ambulance must be always ready, 对吗? Always ready on a standby mode, not on a repair mode. What are you talking about, man? Why you must repair? So you see the focus of the attention of the center of the pictures. So take notes, Bohan. Tomorrow, or not just tomorrow, if you're doing history or social study or even your geography, when you have pictures, always at the focus of the center of attractions. Now, the good things I want to share with you before I forgot. You must break down in the foreground, in the middle ground, and in the background. The foreground itself, you see all the things come out there. 完蛋了，根本没有. The middle ground, this guy is struggling to find a repair. And then the background itself, PAP. So PAP is useless because he can't even fix an ambulance. 何况你要跟我讲 healthcare， 连一个 ambulance 都不可以 fix， 你还跟我讲 support medicine, medicine, medifund, eldershield。 哎，你回家睡觉啦，不要啦，回去啦，去做你的，不要做你的什么卫生部长。So they are very sarcastic. They are mocking the government. They can't do an excellent job to provide the excellent health services to the country of Singapore. Very sad, but not true. Is that not true, right? Yeah, I don't want to go through all this. I just want to sit for our dear friend to look at this. So they really say that, Bohan, Ijia, and all of you listening, you go antenna and see it. A picture speaks 1,000 words, 百闻不如一见。当你看这个图画的时候，在你的 social study， 这个是其中一个。我觉得这个 picture I've been using it for many years. Every year I will use that. I may use again. And every time I use, I got different story to tell about this. Okay? The first time I tell, maybe not so experienced. The more I tell, more things coming out from this picture. Agree or not, Antenna? 对吗？你就是所谓捆瓜烂熟 ，right？ 熟能生巧，大刀阔斧的讲 那你越讲越讲，你可以讲你看 ambulance 啊，对啊，是 opposite 对吗？ Because when you're driving in front, you can see the word ambulance. Okay, and then what else do you have? 还有东西啊， then 你看到这边，整个地可能是那个油漏出来呀，那个油啊漏出来。I can say the petrol leaking out from the petrol tank. Oh, last week I remember I talked about this. I need to talk about this again. Sorry, I think I messed up something. Sorry, guys. I say every time, okay. Tell me, 2 days ago I attend my police duty. To thanks the NS men for completing the 2 years national service in the police force. So I was standing there. I met my big shot officer, high-ranking officer, and he saw me. Hey, Raymond, thanks for coming to support and ask them to join the volunteer police force. He said, sir, no problem lah. Then he asked, how was the business? That means 就是招生. So, sir, it's not about quantity. They say it's about quality. I agree with you, Raymond. What makes you to think so? Sir, I can have 100 to sign up for volunteer police. But do they have the passions and the awareness of what is they are supposed to do? When they sign up, do they know that they only pay 1 hour and $5.20 or 40 cents, better than the working part-time in McDonald's? I talked to my officer and they said, yeah, I agree, Raymond. Then what do you think? Because they must have this word alert. They must know what is this when they don on the uniform. I told myself, they must be aware what they are doing. They must learn to identify the threats to make sure that Singapore is strong and safe. And I remember one of my senior officers says that internal security is more important than the external security because ensuring safety for all life in Singapore first is more important because the word cohesiveness and unity. And most of the time, Singapore do not really have a war. I told my officer. I think the police force, from the lowest ranking to a recruit, all the way to the highest ranking in Singapore police force, I fully respect. Not because I'm talking to you, sir. I talk like that. So not because of you, sir. I think I respect everyone's. Because we risk our life to protect our countries. We only get a very simple pay salary. So recently, I like to watch those 黑社会的 movie. So this 黑社会老大讲，你这工资赚多少钱？最近有一个中国戏很好笑，他说你工资才多少钱？3000人民币，还加什么什么？你需要这么拼吗？你什么需要这么拼？为了做我，你要牺牲，我给你要呢，我给你荣华富贵，为什么你要拼？ So you see, the last one is to tell and show people that we risk our life on a good cause. We risk our life not only to protect the people and the property of the country. We risk our life because we want to show the word alert. What I mean by alert? The alert means that in chapter 11. This topic is important because at the end of the day, we got cyber attack, we got physical attack, we got bomb threat and everything. Recently got one crazy guy in Singapore. They open the bag and put a so-called a smart device or what device and protruding out a cable. Damn stupid, man. Seriously. So why am I sharing with you this? Because there will be sources coming out like that to ask you, like, who say this is important? So I'm sharing with you from this perspective as a police officer when I was doing my duty. I feel proud when I share with my top officer. I feel good. And I told him, sir, I also share with my student in the social study textbook. Oh, wow, that is good. And I hope one of these days, and true enough, and behold, that some of my students who are police officer finish their national service, and I'm proud of them. So chapter 11 is so important, 不只是保护我们的财产，也是保护我们每个人民。Now, guys, do you feel safe to walking alone at 11 o'clock in Singapore? I hate the word. Please do it in New York City, in Jakarta, in KL. I don't know which part of the world. Why? Okay. So please take away from this alert. And this is for my own. You can't find in any textbook. It's my own. because with this alert, please take a picture if you can. You can use it for all your sources. Okay. Thank you. Where did I stop that day? Can't remember, sorry. I think I stopped here. I stopped here, correct. Okay, on 9, please take note of this one here. Those of you who want to go to Poly to do cyber security and cyber studies or whatever it is, this is very important. Okay, I think the English word is very easy. So there are questions asked you, guys, listen now. For SRQ, Ijia, Nicole, Xingyuan, Mohan, Raya, Reina, okay, and Antenna. They'll ask you which one is the most important that cause cyber attack. Everything. But can you please tell me which one is, okay, because of time constraint, for me, which one do you think will create a cyber attack? Is it failure of financial mechanism, state collapse or crisis, failures of critical infrastructure, failure of national governance, interstate conflicts, data frauds or theft, illicit trades, and terrorist attack? In fact, all these are definitely important, but one of the important, in my opinion, the top 3 will be the terrorist attack, failures of national governments, and this one, the state collapse crisis. These 3 are my top 3. Top 3, seriously. In fact, next 2 weeks, I'm supposed to attend a briefing and meeting on Wednesday night about bomb threat. Sad to say, I got classes, so I rejected it. Okay, a bomb threat. But every now and then we got latest update now. Okay. So I want you to take this slide very seriously. Seriously, because it came up in one of the exam paper. I can't remember which one. Seriously. Okay, this is the one here. So why? Let me talk about before we end the lessons. Now, terrorist attack is because it came in because there's a failures of national governments to implement right now, to implement a very robust policy to check. Remember, use the word alert to tell and to check, right? Use the word alert. If you took the pictures just now, you know what I mean by alert. Well, why some government allows these terrorists to come into the countries? Very good example, the Paris bombing and the Boston bombing. But Uncle Raymond, the country is so big. Wow. Even if the country is so big, because why? The state of collapse of crisis. They cannot manage the crisis right now. The word is called crisis management. 懂吗？博翰，你懂什么是 crisis 吗？记得when Hitler 打战的时候是有5个 C 第一个是 crisis， 第一个是 chaos， 第一个 calamity， 第四个 confusion， 第一个 is casualty。5个 C， 在孙子兵法跟三国演义全部都是5个 C。OK。Now, of course, the failure of critical infrastructure 这个不重要，我觉得不重要，是重要，可是我觉得不是我的 top 3，因为 infrastructures 你就算你一个 bungalow house 很好博翰是赞美可是你没有 CCTV， 你没有 German Shepherd， 你没有 security guard， 你没有那个保安系统，sorry， useless。Then about data fraud and theft and illicit， 这个是你多此一举的。为什么讲？不是说多此一举的，那个ask for it， 就是一个字一架，人就是一个贪，对吗？我跟你讲一架，你买那个cryptocurrency， 我刚刚买100块我赚1万块，那如果有这么好的事，我还要跟你 share 吗？一架，对吧？一架，你懂你卖这个水晶可以逢凶化吉的嘞，可以找到最好的男朋友，你可以升官发财。可是那个水晶里面一架，你拿的时候100包里面全部有白粉，拜拜。是不是贪字 ？So that's I feel 心远 ，OK， 心远 you're good It's not I neglected you so far you're good So interstate conflict， 新加坡很烂咩？我们每天每年都有那个they call the tripartite， 就是什么 joint military exercise。The joint military exercise can be Singapore, Malaysia, and Australia. Can be Singapore, Malaysia, and Indonesia. Can be Singapore and China and other countries. Usually 3 countries or 5 countries Okay, why? To fight against terrorists and to fight against 海盗 pirates. So 我觉得 OK 我们 interstate 没有问题啊，只要有和睦相处，记得吗？那个7国，为什么秦始皇会打败6国呢？啊，为什么《三国演义》为什么最后孙权是会打赢呢？啊，为什么百乱是曹操变成是孙权呢？为什么刘备有诸葛亮，可是为什么打不赢呢？因为就是这3个，这2个作怪。如果你自己有内讧，有个 cyber attack， 完蛋了。Failure of financial mechanism of institution， 新加坡没有钱，没缺钱咩？就是新加坡太多钱了，每个国家就想来新加坡偷钱、打抢。最近不是有几个 case 在哪里五级芝麻什么布吉迪吗？有些外国人在墨西哥人来新加坡、哥伦比亚来偷这边的东西。为什么他们会进来偷钱呢？最后我们会做，因为我们 states 没有 crisis，we have the best infrastructure. We do not have failure of governments because every now and then we upgrade our scan shield, we update our security check, we upgrade our training, we upgrade our forces to prevent terrorists, to prevent illicit, to prevent their fault, to have no conflict with interstate like Malaysia and Indonesia. At the same time, we do not have failure of financial mechanism to 做那些不道德的东西。At the same time, we do not have failure of critical infrastructure because we have all the best of the best infrastructure to protect the country without any crisis and collapse. Therefore, cyber attack will come to Singapore at the minimum, if possible, because they came in, because sometimes they are one step up of us. But we nevertheless, we did our best past time that we are able to succumb this problem and improve it. This feature is very important. I rest my case. So those of you who want to do cyber security, cyber attack, or cyber something, this job is very tough. In real life, I'm telling you, nothing to do with social study. It's very tough. It's very useful. Your salary is very good. And those guys, if you want to go to cybers in SAF or police, Singapore Police Force or Civil Defense, you are actually protecting the entire nations. Because now cyber attack is very, very serious and very tough, and it really can destroy and cripple the whole entire nations. Look at Donald Trump during the elections. And look at during our BAP, sorry, not BAP, during our Singapore election. There are a lot of foreigners who want to come in and attack us and tell us what to do and vote for religions. So again, I told you, religions is still very important. And cyber security is the top paramount important. So next few months, not few months, there's few lesson topics. We'll talk more about cyber security.